Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Radical 618 back with more of the first tree. I'm going to put a card up in the corner for my first part of this game. I think we should be able to finish it in this recording, but we will find out. And if you like this game and if you want other Let's Plays, highlights, reaction videos, please like and subscribe. We update and upload here semi-frequently. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/radical618. That's where most of my content is. So let's jump back into the first tree. Thanks guys for checking out the video, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this wraps up. Oh good, I was a little worried that we weren't going to start here. Okay. So we are a fox, and
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
I don't want to interrupt the dialogue, but we are basically playing as a fox, and we are hearing the stories of these two humans, and the story of the fox runs parallel to the stories of the humans that we are hearing the narrative of. So that is the game. So let's see what the next part of the story has for us.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Those of you who watched part one, very moving stories, well written. This is definitely a walking simulator, you know, a narrative-driven adventure, but poignant, you know, very moving. Oh, I think I've hit a boundary. Okay, go this way. So there's something over there. I didn't really quite know what to expect of this game, so when I started playing it over the weekend, I was truly moved. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all wraps up.
Life got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
I also, as I said in the first part of this video, didn't know that the woman's name was Rachel. That was very shocking. First time I heard that. So I think that part of this game is that you can run around and find all those, like, Easter eggs almost. I'm not really spending time doing that. I'm just kind of moving through, and I'm interested in what the narrative is. So for those of you who do maybe get this game, it's currently, I think it's still free on Epic Game Store on PC. There's some things to find and look at, but mostly it is just moving through the game and experiencing the narrative. Oh. Are they nice to us? Hi. Oh my goodness. This many deer usually live near each other? It's a lot of deer. Hello. This game also has a stunning soundtrack. I said that a lot in the first part too, but you know, this is only the second time I'm playing this game, and so the sights and sounds are still relatively new to me. are gorgeous. See, there's some more. I forgot what they called these at the very beginning. They're like light shards or something. These are little collectibles. I don't know if they do anything other than exist to maybe keep us motivated to move forward. But we'll see. Oh. Alright. That means we finished that chapter. Now we're on to the next. So there are 2 speeds when you're playing. You can walk.
Fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there.
Jesus,
the rain cascaded
annihilated.
onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Dang, I think I missed one of the unfortunately dead fox babies. Supposed to go down here? Because I only saw the one. Maybe there was one in that deer section, and I didn't notice it. It'd be really a bummer, but that's okay. I'm gonna go down here. I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, okay, neat. But anyway, so the fox's story is that she's searching for her lost cubs, and in the first part we came across one of the cubs, unfortunately killed. Pups, I guess, really is for a fox. They're probably pups. And seemingly at the hands of a wolf, which was kind of sad. I forgot that if you don't do the double jump fast enough, you don't get the double jump. House there, which is interesting. But anyway, so she's searching for her lost pups, and I guess we missed one, but there were 3 of them, and I suppose we're on to looking for the last one. tells me we're supposed to move towards that house. Oh no, I hope that these logs aren't the tree we've been searching for. That would be pretty ominous. Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to be going up the mountain, but... No. Okay. There's no map, there's no waypoints, so it's kind of just figuring out where to go. I don't think we can get up there, so maybe we need to be going this way. It's like the logical next step. Yes, I see like a memory shard thing. I don't really know what to call it, but it's like a memory collectible there, so I guess this was the way we were supposed to be going. There's another structure. Let's see if this is how we get over there. Seems like it. Yeah, there's that thing. Okay. There we go. There is probably an easier way to get up here, but there are no right ways. There are only wrong ways, which do not allow you to get up. So, I accept this.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard.
Oh.
I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
This looks promising. That was kind of a deceiving space there. That's okay. I guess that house is probably something that maybe not a lot of people find because they're not inclined to go that direction. Not sure. Oh. Here's the fox again. Or the wolf.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Really sad.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be walking on the tree, but it seemed like a logical thing. first tree awakens and she gently asks if there is a last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "Oh, so the number of little stars that you can pick up." Wow, I'm having like a reaction to this. And says, and you only have that many characters based on the number of stars you pick up. I'm having like kind of a weird reaction to this right now because 118 is like a really important number for me. 11 is one of my lucky numbers, 18 is one of my lucky numbers, and I got married on January 18th. So that's interesting. This might be cliche, but I'm gonna go ahead and
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Oh. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, it looks like we're people now. I don't have legs. There's Rachel. Hey, Rachel, you have legs. Oh, man. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, right. Already forgot my controls. Okay. Are there doors? Oh. Is there other doors? Are there other doors? This isn't about to get creepy on me, is it? Maybe we're gonna find the fox. Okay, we obviously cannot go past that. Or that way? Happening. Okay. Further deceit by this game. Okay, this tent was in the dream. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go this way. So this tent was part of this guy's story. Let's see what happens if I go this way. I can't interact with this. E. Yes, okay.
What the hell?
It's the fox. Game is just so beautiful. It really is. I'm very quiet right now as I play this because I'm just sort of taking it all in. I really am enjoying this track. Reminds me of the same feeling as Life is Strange gave me. That was a confusing ending. I thought the message that I wrote was going to be on that tree. Um, huh. I don't want to look that up. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree to the online mod? No. Oh, no, that's okay. Um, that was interesting. I wonder if that was interesting. I'm gonna look up something real quick. I wonder if because I didn't um find the second fox, if it wasn't able. That was interesting. I mean, it was very moving, and the only part that was frustrating for me was the end because I don't quite know what happened there. I need to kind of do more research on to how the mechanics of this game works. See if maybe the ending is different if you find all three of the fox babies. But I maybe was one of the fox babies dead when you first start. I don't remember. It's very moving. I'm just confused by the ending. But that's it. Like I said before, if you're jumping into this game, you can play it, take way more time in it than I did. I was very interested in the narrative, but there's a lot of Easter eggs and stuff that you can find as you go. So, like I said, I think right now it's on sale on PlayStation. I think it's free on PC through the Epic Game Store, and it's only like $5 normally priced because it is a small independent game. So, as I said before, my name is Radical618. I do some content here on YouTube. I stream often on Twitch at twitch.tv/Radical618. Tell me what your thoughts were on this game. Do you know anything about this game? Was the ending the same for everyone? I'm not sure. So thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more Let's Plays and other content here on YouTube in the future. And always, as always, most importantly, stay rad. See you guys on the next game. Hey guys, it's me again. I know I signed off and everything, but after a very quick Google search, I learned that when you approach the last tree at the end of the game, it generates a random quote that somebody else has written. So, sorry I couldn't do more was something that somebody else who played this game wrote, and then it appeared on my tree as what I perceive as a message probably from Joshua's father, but I just wanted to make sure that I could stop in and say that, so that if any of you were confused like I was, now you know. Cool. That's really it. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. And most importantly, once again, please stay rad. See you later.